Nothing fancy, just whispers, shadows, and bad decisions. This is the dark side of streaming, where the movies hide until midnight. Number 1. Heretic, 2024. Two young missionaries knock on a stranger's door and meet Hugh Grant, who greets them with the calm of a man already writing their obituary. The house looks normal, too normal. But the longer they stay, the more the walls seem to listen. Scott Beck and Brian Woods pull the camera close, suffocating you with politeness, with questions of faith and control. Sophie Thatcher's eyes flicker between belief and panic as every prayer becomes a test. There's no blood here, only silence. And silence can kill slower than any blade. It's not about losing faith. It's about watching faith turn into a weapon. And if you think trust is safe, wait until it freezes. Number 2. The Damned, 2024. A wrecked ship, a storm that never ends. Joe Cole and Odessa Young trapped on an Icelandic coastline that feels alive. Watching them, the snow muffles every scream, the sea swallows every secret. Thurther Palsson builds horror out of breath and isolation. Not monsters. You start to feel the cold crawling under your skin, the weight of guilt heavier than the ice above it. This isn't about survival. It's about punishment. Every choice cuts deeper than the wind. And when the fog clears, the real ghosts are the ones still breathing. Next, we trade the frost for heat, and something even harder to escape. Family. Number 3. Nene, Tate, 2024. A small home in the Philippines. Night falls, and the past wakes up. Andrea Del Rosario plays a mother haunted not by ghosts, but by her own reflection. Every creak in the house whispers her name. Director Roni Benade turns domestic warmth into dread, a lullaby that burns slow. The haunting here isn't loud. It's patient. It waits in the corners like regret. You feel the sweat, the prayers, the quiet panic of a child who knows something is wrong with mom. Sometimes love becomes the curse. Sometimes blood remembers too much. And where this one ends in whispers, the next one screams. Number 4. Espantajo, 2024. A community cursed by secrets. Judy Ann Santos walks through her village like someone being watched by her own memories. Chito S. Roño makes every frame feel infected, grief spreading like rumor. The horror here is cultural, buried under tradition and family shame. No jump scares, just slow corrosion. The faces you trust start to twist. Kindness turns suspicious. Faith turns rotten. By the end, you're not sure who's haunting who. It's a nightmare told in daylight. And when truth finally shows its face, you wish it hadn't. But if betrayal feels heavy here, wait till you see what guilt looks like underwater. Number 5. Blackwater Lane, 2024. A luxury house by the river, glass walls. Perfect reflections. Minka Kelly thinks she's safe inside, until the ripples start answering back. Jeff Celentano directs it like a fever dream, domestic calm melting into paranoia. Maggie Grace plays the friend who knows too much. Or maybe not enough. Every shadow on the water could be memory, or something trying to come through. The sound of dripping becomes a countdown. This isn't haunted house horror. It's haunted conscience horror. Sometimes the dead just want you to look. And once you do, you can't unsee what's staring back. But what if the horror isn't in your home, it's under your skin? Number 6. Shell, 2024.
Oh, give it a rest, Zoe. What's the optics?
Elizabeth Moss wakes up in a perfect world. Smooth skin, sharp smile, something missing. Max Minghella builds a body horror so clean it's surgical. Kate Hudson drifts between comfort and control. Part therapist, part threat. The story peels itself like flesh, layer after layer of beauty turning synthetic. Every mirror hides a stranger wearing your face. It's not loud, it's sterile, which somehow makes it worse. The horror isn't the transformation, it's the acceptance. You stop fighting, you start smiling, and you realize you've become the product. But if Shell shows the future of the body, the next one shows the death of art. Number 7. The Last Cabin, 2025. A film crew enters a cabin to shoot a horror movie, and ends up inside one. The cameras keep rolling because they have to, or maybe because something wants them to. Brendan Rudnicki plays with the idea that fear itself might be sentient, watching. Learning, waiting. The forest outside is too quiet. The lights too dim, the air too thick. The line between actor and victim dissolves. Found footage meets found guilt. When you realize the audience might be part of the ritual, it's already too late. And just when you think the nightmare's done, it spreads like infection. Number 8. The Plague, 2025. A summer camp, laughter, sweat, then silence. Joel Edgerton stands at the edge of the lake, watching the kids play a game that isn't really a game. Charlie Pollinger directs with brutal patience, cruelty disguised as tradition. The fear isn't of monsters, but of how quickly we become one. Every rule feels ancient, every punishment justified. You want to scream, stop, but nobody does. Because here, pain is the price of belonging. The film crawls under your skin, reminding you that evil doesn't need fangs, just a crowd. And if this one shows corruption by ritual, the next turns faith into fire. Number 9. Dies Irae, 2025. Pranav Mohanlal walks through a mansion filled with paintings of ancestors, all smiling a little too wide. Rahul Sadasivan mixes religion and guilt until they curdle. The film drips with incense, candlelight, and dread. The demon isn't loud, it's elegant, polite, patient. It doesn't need to chase you. It waits. The deeper he digs into his family's sins, the closer he gets to becoming them. This is horror drenched in faith, where prayer sounds like begging and redemption feels like possession. Every echo is a warning, every shadow a sermon. And if belief burns here, the next one screams it through a whistle. Number 10. Whistle, 2025.
Whistle scream. Dying. It's not a
High school corridors, lockers, laughter. Then someone blows an ancient Aztec whistle, and everything stops. Daphne Keane and Sophie Nellis stumble through paranoia while Nick Frost tries to make sense of it, too late. Corin Hardy turns the teenage horror formula into something mythic. The sound design is unbearable. That whistle follows you even after the credits roll. Every blast summons a death that feels deserved. The story plays like a curse passed through sound itself. You think it's gone, then you hear it again, faint, behind you.